your boy Indian Gooner in the house, back with his flag and back with something really new. Well, this channel is evolving and we are actually, in for a lot of changes. Well, you'll come to know, you'll come to see, and whatever changes you feel about the channel, do let me know in the comments. But what a day! It is a blessing to be an Arsenal fan in this transfer window. Why? I've got two words for you. Nicolas Pepe! Unbelievable news. Well, and more. I think this transfer news update that I'm going to give today is going to be one hell of a. I've got lots of details and unbelievably so. Arsenal are pulling off the unexpected, the total surprise, the impossible, and more about the real Arsenal budget and everything that you always wanted to know about Arsenal. So watch this video till the end, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe to this channel, hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a video on YouTube. I think we can go for 650 subscribers before the end of this month. We are at 610, 40 subscribers more, and I think we have got somewhere around 3 to 4 days left on this month. So I hope I'm just telling you guys to please subscribe to this channel, hit that bell icon also, and keep watching this video till the end so that you get notified everything about Arsenal, what is new, and we are gonna break our transfer record. Let's go on with the video.
Comes to Silvino! Well, that is absolutely astonishing.
Arsenal are linked with another centre back, and it turns out that centre back is Daniel Rugani. Well, I think Juventus have recently signed Matthias Zelight, and I don't think so Daniel Rugani has a future. The biggest problem with Daniel Rugani is that I have mentioned it in one of my previous videos that he may be pacey, but the problem is he's clueless. He becomes clueless in very crucial and very important games. Crunch knockout situation, he's not the man who stands up for the team, so he's not that calm defender, and if the opponents plan out something, he's the one who's gonna chicken out first. So I think Daniel Rugani, yes, it's going to be a big gamble, and that's Steve Nicol, the ex-Liverpool man, has actually spoken that Daniel Rugani would be a gamble for Arsenal, and yes, I believe the same. I don't know, it's going to be a real big suspense who's going to join Arsenal in the coming, I think we've got somewhere around 10 to 12 days left in this transfer budget and transfer market. I really don't know what's going to happen, but really we are going to get a centre back. So let's go on to the next news. It has been said that Kieran Tierney has been agreed upon with Arsenal and Celtic, and a medical is on the card. Soon it will be announced, but most importantly, a medical will happen, I think most probably next week in the beginning. Arsenal are going to seal the deal with Kieran Tierney. Well, this is the one which was actually long overdue. I myself have actually made somewhere around 15 to 20 videos where I've spoken about Kieran Tierney to Arsenal. This stuff, that stuff. We have bid 15 million, 18 million, 20 million, 22 million, 25 million, but in parts, this, that. But I think somewhere down the line, I knew that Arsenal would have pulled it off because it's a relatively very small amount. Well, we've already paid somewhere around 12 to 15 mil for just getting Dani Ceballos for 1 year loan. Yeah, so Kieran Tierney was a no-brainer. Well, let us get our hands on Kieran Tierney, then we'll talk. Well, let's go on to the next news. Arsenal have clearly mentioned that they do not have any interest left in Wilfried Zaha. They tried their best, but the biggest problem was that I think Crystal Palace were playing a great amount of hardball. And we also know why they were doing that, because it was all about Manchester United's 25% sell-on clause. So I think it was fair enough from their part as well, but they overvalued the player, which is always there. And I think Everton are going to get it done, get it over the line and get Wilfried Zaha. So I think the Merseyside club, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen definitely. I think Crystal Palace, well, they believe that something is definitely gonna happen, and Everton have the money. So Wilfried Zaha to Everton, and no Arsenal. Well, let's go on to the next news. Piers Morgan has actually mentioned that after that incident against which involved the Mesut Ozil and Sead Kolasinac fist fight, it has been clearly mentioned that he wants Sead Kolasinac as the next Arsenal captain. He believes that give him the armband already because he is a bang-on captain material. But if a player can stand up for another player, off the field, and such a brave attempt, unbelievable. Sead Kolasinac should be Piers Morgan's captain. Not only him, many of the fans have actually raised their opinion that Sead Kolasinac should be given the armband straight away. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I think that's quite the act of bravery that Sead Kolasinac has done for Mesut Ozil. Well, he should be lucky that he has a friend like Sead Kolasinac. I believe everyone should have a friend like Sead Kolasinac. Nonetheless, I don't have a friend like Sead Kolasinac. I hope I get one. But nonetheless, let's go on with the next news. Two big news of the day. I think these are the two news that I have for the day. Number one, the reality about Arsenal's transfer budget this transfer window. Well, we all were told that Arsenal have 45 million 45 million pounds, like somewhere around 40 million euros, and they are just going to pay that much amount of money for any amount of player that they are buying. So everyone should believe that they are going to buy two players, three players. They are going to buy the players at the cheap. They are going to buy somewhere around free transfers. They're going to get some deals over the line, and definitely I think a couple of deals would be a loan deal because they don't have the money. But here's the reality. Vinay Venkatesham has actually spoken out, and what he has said and mentioned is going to surprise all of us. Yeah, he has mentioned the amount 40 million does not come from the club. It never came from us. We never ever have discussed about the money in front of media. Never spoke about it. Me, Rahul Sanyehi, or anyone from the authority have never spoken about the budget. It is very difficult for Rahul Sanyehi to carry out these negotiations, but he is doing his best to get the best deals over the line for the club. And he has mentioned that we have a budget that would make a difference. And whatever you hear and whatever is spoken in the transfer market, 85% of the thing is junk, is not true, do not believe them. And he himself was quite surprised. Well, it's really, really hard to believe that we were actually following a myth. For the past one and a half months, we were told a lie. That lie came from the media. And the lie was that we have only 45 million. And everybody believed it. It was a conspiracy, yes. But it was something really good. Why? Because if somebody would have told me that, yeah, no, Arsenal is going to spend big. If the whole idea was that Arsenal are going to spend big, they're not going to do stingy stuff, they're not going to, budge on, they're going to budge on, their main targets, they're going to get the secondary targets because they don't have money. Balls to that. No way. I mean, how the fuck media can be so irresponsible? I mean, we as fans really, really feel so much petrified, but we're happy because it's a great surprise. But it is so petty that these kind of rumors that Arsenal's budget was that it never came from the Arsenal. I think whatever it is, we are just gonna be happy about it because I know that with that 45 million, Arsenal would have not got even a single quality player that they were looking for. So if I can say that Arsenal are going to sign someone big, and Arsenal have agreed upon with something huge, if they are going to break their transfer window record, yeah, unbelievably so. I think that I would not have taken this news on its face value a month ago, or probably yesterday. And it just opened my eyes to see what Vinay Venkatesham has really spoken out recently. And as a fan, it is so. Sometimes these media, I know that these transfer rumors are also not true. They're not true. Some of them are not true. And when the club actually sign their targets, then only you'll come to know that these were the only official things that matter. But about transfer budget, Arsenal say that they did not keep us in the dark. I don't know who did. I also have a conspiracy theory which suggests that Arsenal might have put that into the ears of the media so that all the clubs in the market would think, oh my god, Arsenal are this, Arsenal are that. And Arsenal's primary targets were covered. Nobody in the transfer market would know that what exactly Arsenal are going to buy. And it's very great. It's very great to see. Why? Because when you say, when somebody keeps on telling you that, oh, Arsenal are, they're behind Dennis Praye, they want Joachim Anderson, they want Ryan Fraser. Overnight, the value of the player changes because Arsenal, a big club, is coming to sign a new player. Okay, the other clubs get their eye on this, and they come up with their own sensational bids for that player, and suddenly the value of the player rises. This is exactly why I think this was a very big master plan. I mean, it was great. Since I believe that this is just a conspiracy theory of mine, that I believe that Arsenal were the people who actually suggested the media that these are somewhere down the line. Media have their sources, so they might have told just spread this that we have very low budget, so that all the clubs stop thinking about our players which we have scouted as our primary targets. I don't know if that's true or not, but nonetheless, I think we are pulling off. We are pulling it off. Well, let's go on with the one biggest news of the day. Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe has agreed upon a fee. Well, with Arsenal, so we are gonna have an official winger signed. A quality winger is gonna come to Arsenal who has scored 22 goals last season, just behind Kylian Mbappe. Is coming to Arsenal. Buzzing right now, Nicolas Pepe. In the next 24 to 48 hours, it's going to be official. Why? This is also one more thing that Arsenal have changed in their approach in the transfer negotiations. Number one, Nicolas Pepe, he had another offer of Napoli, which was they were agreeing with the budget with Lille. The biggest problem was Nicolas Pepe's salary. Napoli offered 3.6 million per year, and Arsenal are offering 4.5 million a year. And the agent suggested Arsenal over Napoli, in spite of the fact that we don't have Champions League football. Napoli have Champions League football, and it has been suggested. Months ago he was a primary target. We pulled it off without Champions League football is a miracle, and Arsenal are going to pay in installments because it suits their transfer budget, and it's going to be a 5-year deal. And in the next 24 to 48 hours, it's going to be official. We are going to break our club record, and this is going to be a new club record. 80 million euros. Arsenal's new transfer record. The last transfer record was broken when Aubameyang signed in. And the biggest reason why we got Nicolas Pepe is we are paying more commission to the agent. Yes! Agent was on our side, and that's how smart Raul Sanllehi plays, and that's how smart Vinay Venkatesham knows how Raul Sanllehi has pulled off miracles for Barcelona, and he's pulled off this stunning miracle for Arsenal as well. This is going to be a really, really great transfer window, and in the coming weeks, we are going to finalize Kieran Tierney in the next week itself, and we are in the market for another centre-back, so expect 2 more entries into the club after Nicolas Pepe. About Nicolas Pepe, I'll definitely let you know in my channel if it is confirmed or not, but nonetheless, guys, it's the time to celebrate. I'm buzzing. Are you buzzing? If you're buzzing, let me know in the comment section. Like the video if you loved it, and share it with your friends so that we get more and more views and more people get connected to us by subscribing to our channel. If your friends are Arsenal fans and who do not support Arsenal straight away, or are afraid to come out on the open so that others will make fun of Arsenal, let them make fun of Arsenal, because right now your club needs you. If you're a fan of Arsenal, please connect with this channel, and if your friends are fans of Arsenal, please let them know about this channel so that they connect to this channel and come to this beautiful way of communicating between 2 Arsenal fans, me the Indian Gooner and you guys. So I hope you love this video, and I hope you like the video. Share the video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon whenever you subscribe. So I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.